Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's for a Living here. Thanks for watching my videos. Time for vlogmas number 7. It's December the 7th of 2020. And yeah, so after I made my video yesterday, I actually got to help my man because it was easier when he was cutting some steel if I was helping. So he finally let me help. And yeah, so we did that, and then we went over to his cousin's house to put air in her car tires, and then turns out her kitchen sink is leaking under the cabinet, and so getting into that and taking the whole trap apart. She's got a big clog in her sink drain, so we had to get that cleaned out. And I don't know if for some reason we got to her satellite TV wasn't working, and so let's look at that. And then I was like, well, do you have any Roku, because she pays for satellite TV? And she's like, oh yeah, I got a Roku, but I don't use it. And it's like, okay, well, let's hook that up. So then I was trying to teach her how to do that and get all that worked out last night while he was taking care of the sink drain. And anyway, so it turned into a really long evening yesterday and everything. So, and then today's Monday, I go and see my dad. He's 85. He turned 85 a couple weeks ago, and he still runs his own business. And I go and see him on Mondays and help out, make orders. So made an order today. We had to order some stuff and everything. It was quite a busy day for me, and up there, like it usually is on for me. Anytime I go up there, I'm nonstop busy. And so last week I hemmed a pair of pants and put a zipper in, and so this man came in and picked those up, and then he had another pair of pants, so I hemmed those today, and he said he's got another pair that got a rip in them or something. And so I said, yeah, bring those in, I'll fix them too. This is what happens. There's a woman asked me today if I could make some curtains. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Okay. So not lying. It's like you start getting too complicated. I'm like, there's a thing about sewing for people. Typically people don't want to pay you as much as your time is actually worth to do sewing jobs. And it's like people think that, oh, it'll be easy for you if you know how to sew. Well, it might be easy, but some things are just really time consuming and everything. So anyhow, yeah, so I get in this mood where I'll do sewing for people, and then I do enough of it, and then I'm like, no, that's enough, I don't want to do anymore. So anyways, yeah, and I got that mink coat. I'm gonna start working on that this week, so I don't know if I'll see about making a video about that, turning this mink coat into some pillows. So I'm gonna give that a try this week. And well, either I'm gonna do it or I'm not, right? Because once you cut up the coat, whatever, you got to do something with it. So, right? It's gonna be cutting into that mink the first time is what's gonna be most bothersome. Anyhow, yeah, I got all kinds of projects lined up to do. And actually, yesterday, my man's cousin, when we went and saw her, she had some fleece that she was throwing away. I got some here. It's got these birds on it, and she's really into birds. And she was like, she was gonna, she's cleaning out her house, and she's been, giving stuff away, to Salvation Army, wherever. And but she lets us go through it if we want it. And she was like, oh, maybe you want this. I was like, sure, I'll take it. And she's like, yeah, I was going to make some blankets and give them to people. And but that was a long time ago. I'm not going to do it. I said, well, do you want a blanket out of this? And she says, well, yeah, I'll pay you to make a blanket out of it. Okay. So I got another project right here, right? That's the funny part. She's going to give me the fabric, and then I'm going to turn around and she'll pay me to make her a blanket, and I'll give it back to her, right? Okay, anyways, I don't think I'll charge her for it. We'll see. She probably just slipped me some money anyways. But so yeah, I always got something to do. That's for sure. It's kind of like my man. He welds. He's a welder, so like people always have some kind of job. Plus he can do anything. He's really a handyman. And he'll he's out helping today, you know, doing stuff, running around for people, taking care of them. And yep. So yeah. Oh, and on top of it, here's the other thing I did today. So back in Thanksgiving week, I bought my dad a smart TV, and which has a Roku in it, and so I got it hooked up today, and it's an early Christmas present for him, and yeah, so I had to teach him how to do it, and two people trying to teach them who've not ever experienced anything like that before, teach them how to use a Roku device. So we'll see next week how much my dad actually remembers that I told him about it and showed him. So anyhow, yeah, it's been quite the hectic day, and it's time for me to make some dinner and sit down and relax a little bit. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have some chicken and tonight for dinner. That's about it. Or maybe probably I'll have some kind of vegetables. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so we'll just see. But anyways, that's all for today, and tomorrow is my special YouTube day because it's my YouTube anniversary tomorrow, so I'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching.